25 years back, exactly, I started up talking about IT. At that time, that was the beginning. If you see, mid-90s, internet revolution has come. Bill Gates innovated internet. That is the beginning of information technology in a big way. And also India had an advantage. We started economic reforms in 1991. All of us, if you go back, pre-economic reforms, post-economic reforms, there is a sea change. Pre-economic reforms, nominal growth, wealth creation also very nominal. There were no funds for the beginning. If you see mid-90s, internet revolution has come. Bill Gates innovated internet, the beginning of information technology in a big way. And also India had an advantage. We started economic reforms in 1991. All of us, if you go back, pre-economic reforms, post-economic reforms, there is a sea change. Pre-economic reforms, nominal growth, wealth creation also very nominal. There were no funds for day-to-day development also. Post-economic reforms, we are able to move very fast. Added to that, technology, first mover advantage for India. That is where I always say, if you can go anywhere in the world now, for every 4 IT professionals, one is Indian. Further, if you deep dive, among 4 IT professionals of Indian, one is from Andhra Pradesh, from Telugu states. Now there is a windfall gain. That windfall gain is demographic advantage. Now we promote the entrepreneurs also. With all these things now, highest per capita income everywhere, all over the world, only Indians, number one. Not wealth, but per capita. The day will come, wealth also Indians will dominate by doing better services globally. This is going to happen. At that time, I used to talk about information technology, revolution, how it is going to emerge. I have seen everything up to artificial intelligence now. Cloud management, fintech, you name anything, everything is possible. Drones, virtual, horizontal integration, everything is happening. Now, it is beginning of green energy revolution. Morning also I told very clearly, I have seen no fire in my village. When I was in elementary school, slowly fire has come. We used to celebrate. In 99, 97 or 90s, there is no full power. In assemblies, we used to have budget session, March, April. At that time, there is no power. So, most of our time was focused only for shortage. And also agricultural lands are drying. Opposition parties wish to always stall the proceedings. Even sometimes in 95, first time, I adjourned assembly, I went to field to witness what is happening. That were the days. Then we brought power sector reforms, I told you morning. And by 2004, we have become power surplus. Again 2014, in democracy sometimes we have to face so many problems also. Winning, losing elections, all these things, continuity, all problems. 2014 again I started solar, wind energy in a big way. Today again, 5 years we had a gap. Otherwise, today in this function we should have taken awards, all awards, not other states. First plate only for Andhra Pradesh, then others also. 5 years ease of doing business, we are number one at the time. So naturally proactive policies and also very, very aggressive way of promoting, then others also will work in the direction. Today, my request to you, we are very, very inspiring time. This is where energy, fuel management will be the future agenda. India is going to have excellent advantage. God has given India different zones, different advantages. Rajasthan, abundant land. Northeastern states, abundant idle power. Even East Coast, West Coast, green hydrogen exports, number of ports. If you can utilize all these things, if you can create a better ecosystem, then globally we will have a very good, bright future. Economy and also wealth creation, employment generation, so many advantages are going to come. In this background, I wanted to present to you Clean Energy ICE Policy 2024, Andhra Pradesh. 4 main focus points I am placing before you. Our approach: harness RE potential in the state, promote clean energy solutions, contribute to the state and country's net zero targets. Number 2, optimize energy cost by increased RE adoption, cutting edge technologies. Cost optimization is very, very important. If I go lopsided, cost will be more, unsustainable, then we'll have a problem. So utilize transmission network for energy balancing and grid management. Dedicated green energy corridors. You are seeing today national highways. Everybody will have a car, their own way of transport or public transport. There is a national highway basing on vehicle movement. You can go 2 lane, 4 lane, 8 lane, 16 lane. That is the order of the day. So same thing, we have to promote in a big way these transmission lines. Even state we must have a dedicated lines. Even green hydrogen hubs, we must have a direct transmission highways, I can say. And also we have to promote manufacturing ecosystem, attract investors, developers to set up clean energy plants. Finally, facilitate circular economy around clean energy solutions, creating employment, that is direct and indirect employment in a big way. Sorry. If you see here, key features, contours of API's policy, operating period tentatively. I am always proactive, not reactive. If somebody is giving viable alternative policy, compared to that, better policy I can give. That is my marketing strategy from the beginning. That is how I attracted so many projects for Andhra Pradesh. And also policy applicability, RE projects including manufacturing projects, undertake midterm reviews wherever there is a necessity, technological advancements, remove any difficulty, inconsistencies with Electricity Act 2003 and its amendments, project or SPY transfers, allotment process simplified and SPY transfers allowed, project timelines, project milestones will be defined, and deemed cancellation increases of defaults, clean energy knowledge, skill development center, NEREDCAP and SDC to establish university like that, all training in a big way by associating with all of you. It is a new industry altogether. I know the difficulty when I started IT. Now, same thing, electricity, everybody is aware, but green energy, latest technologies, all these things, we have to prepare skilled human resources. Our nodal agency, our NETCAP, they will act as a nodal agency, land facilitation, obtain list of available lands, parcels and facilitate land, lease, everything. We are having good amount of land, but we will acquire land wherever necessary. In generally, in Andhra Pradesh, acquisition of land through win-win situation. Always, sometimes we may not give required compensation for them. Then it is very difficult. Whenever there is a land acquisition, we have to go with human angle, convincing them everything, then we can do positively. For evacuation, open access, availing central government incentives totally, coordination activities, coordination central and state agencies, arranging necessary statutory clearances, approvals, capacity allocation, everything, this SNA will be NETCAP. They will do all these things, they will work it out.